Hello and welcome, everybody. It is episode 48 of Spreading the Nerd. I am your host, Clint Coombs, and as always, Rick Davis is joining with us as co-host. And it has been quite the week for video games with all the showcases and such. So we'll be getting into that and giving our...
What was there a showcase before yesterday? I only know about the one yesterday.
Are we starting this already?
Sha!
I figured it was gonna kind of go like this. Yeah, lots of games, some game news, of course, because of all the games, and
all the Silksong
song is supposedly coming out. But we'll get into that.
I never stopped believing. I was always
okay.
I told you, Silk. I told you it was coming in 2025. You didn't believe me, and I told you. I
feel like I should release the Discord files on this one.
Hey. History is history. And I never doubted for 1 minute that it would be 2025.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't following it too crazy as much as other people, but I figured it would be 2025 with the playable demo or whatever in September, and I think it's Australia. I think they're having it for the public. But yeah, it's coming, and like fast. I wasn't expecting 2 weeks, September 4th drop for it at all.
Yeah, now you got 2 weeks of excuses left, so you better get your ass moving.
Oh, I might have something in here for you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Before we get into any of the good stuff, what have you been doing this week, sir?
Nothing. Fighting off shit bags at work. That's about it. But
I hear you.
Nothing I've really been playing with any real consistency as I'm pounding through Mafia Old Country. I should have it finished probably tomorrow if I really try. I'm in chapter 12, I think it is, of 14. They told me last night that I think I said the last chapter is quite long compared to the other ones, but it's still not that much left to go. So I'll probably finish that up and move on to something else before Tuesday.
Yeah, just because that's Metal Gear on Tuesday, right, for you?
The deluxe edition, yes.
Yeah. And the reviews for that dropped. Because I think it was last time I looked, Metacritic, it was like an 89, I think. Last
86
time I looked.
is what I saw.
Oh, maybe the 86. So I figured it would be getting good reviews, but no surprise there. None at all. I haven't been playing too much this week. The usual. I did start up Indiana Jones. I don't know why. I was just like sitting on my computer, and I was like, I feel like giving Indy a try again, and not just because I didn't like it last time. I did. It just came out at a rough time. It was like November last year, so I was busy with stuff, and games were coming out like crazy. So I only played probably an hour of it. But started it at the beginning of this week. I've got some probably 5 hours into it now, and I really like it. I really like it. So definitely.
Yeah, that one didn't do it for me much, unfortunately. I don't really care for the. I mean, it is a good representation of the IP. There's no doubt about that. But I think the combat's kind of subpar. The AI is surprisingly bad, actually. And it's just not quite what I would have wanted. And to the point, I actually wish they would have made Wolfenstein 3 before they made this. Because
I would definitely love Wolfenstein. The Wolfenstein games are fantastic. So good. Yeah.
3 out of 4 of them are.
Yeah, that's true. And I never played
Youngblood is an abomination.
I never played Youngblood because I heard it was so bad, which sucks because
I assure you, however bad you heard it was, it's actually worse. I guarantee you. That game sucks. And it's a shame.
Yeah, and it does suck that it sucks.
Yeah, because I love
the last two were phenomenal.
Especially, yeah. I really liked I liked the first one, but I loved the Old Blood, and I love the new Colossus.
Yeah. So good. Very, very, very good. But alas, maybe I'm sure we'll get another one at some point, but I imagine it'll be
Yeah, I mean, since
a while.
Youngblood technically, what also makes no sense about Youngblood even being made when it was, is it takes place well after Wolfenstein 3 does. And it actually references what will happen in Wolfenstein 3. It's like, why in God's name would you release this game? Make Wolfenstein 3 instead. Yeah, because it's after Blazkowicz would have like assumedly killed Hitler and
Right.
stopped the, I imagine it's still referred to as the Third Reich at this point, but
Yeah.
they don't really say that. I don't. They call it the Reich, but they don't say its number. But in this history, obviously they never lost, so they would still be the Third Reich. They're his daughters, and it references like when their dad beat the Reich, or what I forget exactly how it phrased. It's been a while since I played it, but it's like this just emphasizes, why did you make this? Make Wolfenstein 3.
Right.
I don't get it, but
yeah, I know they probably wanted to try something new or whatever, which, I mean, indie's not new, but to show that they can do other things than just Wolfenstein and stuff. But yeah, as much as I don't want to pigeonhole a team into a game, like I would really love to see another Wolfenstein now.
If you start a trilogy, finish the damn trilogy
and
before
then
you make something else.
Right.
Or else, here's an idea: stop making games planned as trilogies. That was a very bad habit that started in the 360 era, and it really, like, not that I don't like having trilogies, but it's like,
yeah,
tell your damn story.
Yeah, without us having to wait. I don't know, what is it now for Half-Life 3? 20 years?
If somehow that game ever does come out, and to be clear, I don't think it ever will. You know damn well it's not going to end the story either. It's going to end on a cliffhanger, and then we're going to have to wait another 70 years for Half-Life 4.
Yeah. God, I just that ending of not even Half-Life 2, it was like the
episode
2 or whatever or something. It's just like such a cliffhanger, and it's like, guys.
Yeah, basically they released us 2/3 of a game.
Right.
Because by their own admission,
they said they were supposed to do a third chapter.
Episode 1, Episode 2, and Episode 3 were basically going to constitute Half-Life 3, and they never made Episode 3.
Yep. Sons of bitches. Someday. Maybe someday. Probably not.
Lord Gaben got to get off his yacht first.
Yeah.
He looks good, though. You see the pictures of him? He lost a lot of weight.
He did. He
lost a lot of weight.
I think it was like Summer Game Fest. I saw pictures of him. I was like, oh, damn. Yeah. Good for him.
Because he was a very, very large man.
He was.
To the point people were concerned he was going to kill over and die one day.
Yep.
So, yeah, good for him. He looks good.
Yep. Definitely.
So, before we get into anything, I still got a Rick's pick to go over. Remember last time?
Okay.
Last time.
Yeah, because I picked A last time, I think.
No, you picked B, which was Elemental.
Pick B.
Yeah. So now we go to A, which was the movie 1917. Very much not the movie I thought it was going to be. However, very, very, very good movie.
Okay.
Not anywhere near the like war combat sequences I was expecting, because there's really very, very little of that, in fact.
Right.
However, so those who haven't seen it, it's basically, as the name would indicate, it's set during 1917. So it actually is set during very early days of World War One. I believe this is 2 years before the United States got involved. I want to say they got involved in either 1918 or 1919.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
But it actually is based on, I didn't even know this at first. It is based on a true story, not World War One, but it's two guys who are sent on a mission. They're British soldiers. They were sent to the front lines to deliver a message that the British forces there were about to, they thought, make a major push on the German forces, thinking they had them pinned back. But in reality, the Germans actually were setting a trap for them. I'm sorry, my dog's going ballistic right now. And so these two guys had to go through like no man's land and all kinds of stuff. and that did actually happen. I believe it is the same two people, right? What makes this movie
Yes.
what makes this movie particularly interesting, if you've ever seen it, is the whole movie is filmed in such a way as to appear as a single cut. Now,
Yeah,
obviously,
super cool.
it was not filmed as a single cut.
Right.
You know, you have something like the foreground that goes past, and that's where they would edit scenes together.
Yeah, they
But
definitely did some good magic there
yes,
to make it look like
there is one moment where the character is knocked out and the screen does go black. But
right.
it is done to be like you are somebody there walking alongside these two guys
Yep.
through the whole thing, and it's really really neat. Like after
Mhm.
the first maybe like 3 minutes, you start to look and go, man, the camera hasn't cut yet. This is weird. And then you notice it never does. It everything is the camera moving alongside them or moving through a building with them or moving through the trenches with them and stuff like that. It is very, very cool. It is a very unique
Yep.
way to film. I think it did win a lot of awards, and frankly, it deserved it because it was.
It did. I think it won a lot of Golden Globes. I think it won some Academy Awards, but you know, the Oscars are junk nowadays.
The
But
Oscars don't mean a damn thing anymore.
yeah, but it did win a lot of Golden Globes
Mhm.
and other awards from other places.
It,
Very good, yeah.
it certainly would deserve any kind of like filming technique awards and stuff like that because
Definitely.
it is a genuinely unique movie. Simply, but obviously being being World War One is a little bit unique, but being a war movie is not particularly unique. However, the way it's done is
Yeah.
very very unique, especially in a war movie where like scene cuts are typically a pretty big thing, and also
Mhm.
something else to keep in mind is with the exception of that one segment where the main character gets knocked out, it basically makes it that the entire movie is in real time.
Yes, which is even cool.
Right.
Cooler.
It
It's
basically
so
makes
awesome.
it that like, you know,
Sense of like almost
that,
dread or whatever, but
right. It makes it like it's not like, oh, he gets on the truck and then you wait for 2 hours while the truck travels.
right.
Like he's only on the truck at the one point you know I'm talking about. He's on the truck.
Yes.
He's on the truck for a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
and also
like shot.
kind of an interesting thing is they snuck in 3 pretty major English actors that all have very very small roles.
Right?
It
It
has
was almost like Easter egg stuff.
yes. The first one I was listening, I'm like, man, that guy sounds familiar. It was Mark Strong. Or no, I'm sorry. No, the first one was Colin Firth. Because Colin
Yep.
Firth was the commanding officer and him I did not recognize. It was the voice.
Yes.
Like in the costume he was in, I did not realize it was him.
Yep.
When he was talking, I'm like, I recognize that voice, and it occurred to me that it was the guy, you know, he plays what's his name in Kingsman, and he sounds
Mhm.
exactly like him, and that was where I connected it. Then he encounters a commander or something like that, and that's where I was like, man, I recognize that voice as well. But at this point, you have not seen him; you've only heard him because it kind of like just shows his feet,
Right.
and then that's Mark Strong. So actually now we've got 2 Kingsman actors.
Yep.
And then the very final one, and this one I noticed the second I saw him, I knew it was him. Benedict Cumberbatch plays the third one.
Yep. So there's those 3 guys, and not as big, but it was
Rob Stark was also
Rob Stark was in there as the brother there or whatever.
Well, and actually one of the 2 main guys, one of them was a brand new actor, I guess, but the other one was actually another Game of Thrones actor.
No shit.
He played Tommen, but that's why you don't remember it because
Tommen
Tommen was in the show for all of 12 minutes.
Right.
And obviously he would have been significantly younger when he played Tommen. Yeah, you know, he was like a 12 or 13-year-old there, whereas he's probably 21 in this.
Yeah, very good movie. Like you said, the filming is phenomenal in it. Sound effects are really good.
It's brilliant editing with how they did it. It truly, truly is.
Yeah. It's fantastic. And if you're a fan of like cinematography or an action or war film, it definitely sticks out above the 500 million war movies. It's
well, and what's interesting about it is while it is obviously set in a war, it's not really a war movie. It's almost more like a thriller adventure. Not thriller. That's not right. But
there's only
there's like 2
there's
action
one
scenes
major action scene towards the end, and then there's that one kind of in the middle.
But in reality,
but it wasn't
the characters themselves aren't doing a lot of fighting. They're actually more doing running because it's only 2 of them.
Yeah.
I guess the best way I can describe it is, this is going to sound crazy, but I stand by it. if you were to set The Last of Us in World War One and not have zombies, stuff like that, that's kind of what this is, like that kind of story, right? Like almost like a an escort mission amongst,
Right.
I guess. No, I'm not saying the story itself is anything like Last of Us. I don't mean like that. I just mean
No,
like
but
it's that kind of thing.
definitely.
But it's very cool.
I
I definitely can suggest people watch that one. Obviously, so far I've been a little mixed on what I've watched, but this one very, 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 very good. I like this one a lot.
It's very good. So do you plan on trying to watch like 2 movies a week now or something?
No,
Or
it just happened. It actually just happened to work out
just
that way.
okay.
Like we decided to watch that one 2 weeks ago. We watched it on Saturday, and then on Sunday I was just killing time before I was like going to bed or whatever, and that's when Elemental came on. So I had not planned to watch Elemental; it just was on. And I ended up
It
watching
just happened. Because do you have plans on what you think you'll watch next?
I do not actually. I have no idea.
I think you should watch.
I will not accept. I will not accept. You can tell me, but I'm telling you, I will not accept suggestions. But you can tell me what I should watch.
I think you should watch, because I want you to watch. I want you to watch Prey, the Predator movie, because it's just as good as the first.
Nicole would never even remotely watch.
Oh, that too. Yeah. So if you're both watching it, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I said, 1917 is the only one I actually have watched with her of the of the 4, but if anything, I would watch Alien Romulus, but
oh, you haven't seen that yet. That's a good one.
I've not.
That's good. Oh, Blade Runner. Oh, yeah, we could go on. If we start going down this road like we did last week, just
did I mention that I've never seen Blade Runner, either one of them?
I think you mentioned it a bit ago.
I mentioned it somewhere, but I couldn't remember if it was
here. Blade Runner, both of them. Fantastic stuff.
Here's a little blow your mind, because when I tell people this, they cannot believe that I've never seen these two series. I've never seen any of them. I've never seen the Terminator movies, which outside of maybe the second one, I don't really care about them anyway.
I mean, you would be safe if you just saw the first 2.
And then here's one that I generally you couldn't pay me to watch them because I don't care. But everyone's like, I can't believe you haven't seen these. I have never seen a Rocky movie.
I can understand that.
You could not pay me to watch it because I could not possibly have less interest in them.
I do like them, but I can understand why you haven't seen them. I mean, you would have to either like Stallone, which I grew up.
I do actually. I mean, I do. I just don't care about Rocky at all.
So yeah, so you either have to like really like Stallone, or you also have to like boxing, which I don't.
Yeah.
And the only reason I pretty much saw Rocky was because one, I'm a big Stallone fan, but my parents love Rocky, so Rocky was always on. But Rocky, the same thing. You could get away with just watching like the first 3. I've heard the Creeds are good, but I haven't seen those ones yet either.
But I think we've gone entirely too long without talking about Hollow Knight here.
We have. Should we? Do you want to do the reveal before we talk about Hollow Knight and Silksong?
I guess so, because I don't believe.
Well, Silken here, and
I don't believe you at all.
So please, I'm grabbing my. Don't look at my case. It's the only case they had was the Mario Kart case. So just deal with it. so you can hear the zipper. So
yeah, Chris said he's showing us somebody else's Switch to try to prove that he's played Hollow Knight. He's going to show us his.
Are you going to do like a drum roll or anything like that, or whatever?
No, it would have to be true for me to do that.
It's almost there. All right, so you wanted to see the save file of Hollow Knight.
Look,
and what my percentage
He's probably
was.
downloading it right now. He's probably downloading it.
Yeah, just let me download it for just a couple more seconds here. So yeah, let me see if I can hold this up. So as you can see, it is a screenshot that says Hollow Knight 96 hours.
Wow, that's impressive. You got more completion than me. That's impressive.
100% completion.
Hey, you know what's funny? 100% is not 100% in that game.
Isn't that one like over 100%?
It's like 114. Yes. So is that right? Soaking at like 114%.
I was gonna say
Because 100% was the main game, and then the additional stuff was added from the four or five or whatever it was expansions.
Oh, for the expansions. Oh, so it like added the percentage on.
Right, right. Yeah, when you got 100%, it didn't change. You had 100%, but to actually fully complete it, you had to have 100. He's saying 112. Okay, I thought it was 114.
Let me see. Let me actually load it up and see what my actual.
Also, 96 hours would be very, very high. That game is not that long.
Start game.
I hear good music.
Yeah, so I will say the music is fantastic. So yeah, I'm actually only like fantastic. 2 hours and 9 minutes in.
I'll bet you he made his daughter play the game today just so he could get some time on this.
I doubt it. No, she wouldn't play this.
No, she has good taste. She would. I'll convince her to.
Oh, the music is good.
I still have a healthy case of skepticism here, soaking it out. How about you? I don't believe it at all.
Yeah, like we were talking in Discord and stuff. I do like it, but it just seems like for me right now, where there's so many games out and I still have a backlog, like for something to not I don't want it to exactly tell me where to go, but like I need something, and it just wasn't doing it. So I was like, all right, I'm just like, I don't have time for this. And then I did look up
exactly.
I did look up a map on like, oh, where should I go next or whatever. And at that point,
there are maps that show like a main path.
Yeah, and at that point, I was like too far in that I found these maps, but I was so far in like the map itself that I didn't know where I was because I didn't have the compass or whatever to pinpoint me. So I was just like, like I just need more of that up front, for me.
Ellery also restarted this game today. And Ellery is already more impressive in progress through the game than you are. I just want to put that out there. Like, you should feel a healthy sense of shame right now.
I feel a little bit of shame, but
no. A healthy sense.
Just a little bit.
Sha. You probably don't know what that means, do you?
No, I'm guessing it's something Hollow Knight.
That's right. You don't know what it means. It's a sound that Hornet makes when you fight her.
Oh.
In your defense, she may not make that sound the first time you fight her. I don't remember. It might be the second time.
I'm hoping. I'm sure Silksong will absolutely be fantastic. I'm just hoping that, from my point of view, that the beginning is a little bit more tutorial or whatever. And not just
I do not,
but it probably won't. Yeah, I don't think it will either because when they're making what they want to make.
For the sake of preparation for the show, I had been watching the Silksong release date revealed trailer a few times, but I also went back and I was like, you know what? Let's watch the Hollow Knight. I mean, it wasn't the original trailer, but it was like the release trailer for console or whatever, and I actually forgot that it was from 8 years ago, which just goes to show me wait for Silksong. I forgot it actually does specifically say something like forge your own path or something like that. So the game was made with the intention of you having to explore to find where you're going. Like it. So when I saw that, I'm like, you know what? I'll bet you then Silksong is the same way. I'll bet you it will be intentionally somewhat obtuse as to where to go. The key is, as I keep saying, you play through it roughly till you get about the City of Tears, and then even though the City of Tears is where it gets really open and easy to get lost, you do kind of learn the language of the game a bit, and by that I don't mean the literal language in the game. I mean the language of the game, so to speak. There's a language in the game. That's why I said that's not what I mean. I'm not a friend of that. Yeah, but you also kind of learn how it gives you subtle hints as to which direction to go and stuff like that. But you are encouraged to explore. So basically, what I'm saying is this does what everybody says Elden Ring does, except it does it better. Because Elden Ring encourages you to explore and then punishes you for doing it at the same time. This, I would say, does not actually punish you for exploring, unless you do what you do and somehow make your way all the way into like the Mantis village. When
I was like I was going all throughout, and then I'm like, this can't be right because it just didn't feel right. But I was like,
yeah, that's meant
it's
to
gonna
be a
go
bit of
this
a
way.
that's meant to be a good bit later because I don't know what the last ability you have is, but you probably don't have abilities.
I have like one ability, and
Yeah,
that was the other thing. I'm like, I feel like it's what I said.
I,
I
I,
won't
I,
listen.
can, I cannot remember exactly where the Mantis village is on the map. I want to say it's lower left somewhere. But yeah, basically
Yes.
you want to head back up and out of it, and then head to the right. And when you start to head to the right, you'll go through
Yeah.
probably
See, I don't
fungal
even think
waste. I want.
I
Did you go
do. I
through
thought I
fungal
remember.
waste to get there?
I think so.
It,
Who was
it, it
the
has.
boss
It
in
usually has a.
Fungal Waste?
What's that?
Was there a boss in Fungal Waste?
There might not be in fungal waste actually. I don't remember. Fungal waste, you will know if you were there because it's a lot of like there's a lot of mushrooms and stuff like that, but also like a lot of like acid water and stuff like that.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, basically go back up there and move to the right, and you'll be okay. Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
I'm looking at.
Silken. I don't think that's right because I swear to God I was in the city before I ever went to Mantis Village. I went to Mantis Village way higher level
You
than I
need
was
to grab
supposed
the
to be.
claw in Mantis Village to access the sea, but you need to fight the Mantis. I will say, I think it's just like I need to be in the right mood to like play it, and I think I just haven't been in the right mood to play. It's the same like I was talking earlier with you with Red Dead Redemption 2. I know it's a fantastic game. It is a game that is straight up my alley. I loved the first one, and the second one just did not connect with me whatsoever, which is insane. So I know I just need to go back to it when I'm feeling it, so to speak. But anyways, it's on Game Pass, right? On launch day.
Yeah, but fucking buy it.
Silksong.
Fucking buy it. Don't be cheap, people. It's gonna be like a $15 game. Support this team.
Oh, is it really going to be? I haven't seen a price or anything. I'm gonna look it up.
15 or $20. It's all more Hollow Knight was.
No shit.
It is.
Yeah,
It is still an indie game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
you know what? Okay, Mantis Village actually is not
That's loud.
exactly where I was. Mantis Village is directly below the fungal wastes. And actually Silken is right. The main path does show going directly through it, but not necessarily fighting the boss, because you probably wouldn't be able to fight the boss. And then moving your way out through Deep Nest. Have fun with that. Deep Nest sucks.
Because I think the only
but this isn't the way I came in. I swear to God, I didn't go this way to get there.
It's different for everybody. The only ability I have is the one where you like shoot out the big white.
What? Wait, no. You also would have to have the dash by now. You fought her.
Yes, I think I have the dash too. Yes, yeah.
You only have those two then. Yeah, your next one is, I guess what he's saying. It's one that basically will let you like attach to a wall, so you can jump off a wall over and over again.
I don't know. I need to get back to it at some point.
Yeah,
at some point. But yeah, I know you're super excited for that. I mean, I'm sure hundreds of thousands of people are. So, which is good. I'm great. I'm
gonna be Game of the Year 2025.
I'm super. Are you super surprised that I know you wanted it, that you thought it was going to release this year, but are you super surprised?
Of course, I never doubted. I never doubted it was coming out this year, as we said earlier. Yes, I am surprised it was that early. I thought it was gonna be late October or early November. Like I thought it would be after this.
Right after the playable demo in September or whatever and stuff, and
yeah.
So we've stated several times that September is absolutely ridiculous, and then to have Silksong.
So this actually is true. As much as I always say how good it feels when I'm playing it now, I'm like, man, it is rough if you when you. And another one I would add is actually the double jump, because I noticed how lazy I got when I would run around. I would let myself fall off and do the double jump to like. I can't do that right now because I don't have the double jump. I'm falling into like map transitions. I'm like, oh my God.
It does sound like I just need to give it more time, and I feel like I would probably get a lot more enjoyment out of it.
City of Tears, the game will click. I promise, it'll click. It truly is when the game goes from being good to being absolutely superb.
Now, I'm like, I don't know anything about the story still or anything. Is there a connection with Silksong or anything, or is it a?
Well, we don't know yet.
We still don't know. Okay.
They have said that well, I'm sorry, they said before that they were going to try to continually make it that all 5 endings in the game would be canonical or at least not non-canonical later.
Gotcha.
And based on how a couple of those work, I'm not sure how that would work, especially since you play as Hornet. I'm not sure how that would work. Because I don't think they said that the game is like a prequel or anything like that. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to happen. It isn't a whole different, I don't know, kingdom, I guess. This is in the kingdom of Hallownest. That is in, what's it called again? Silkenet? Farmouth or something like that. And that's all the more we really know.
What was I typing in here? Everything.
Farloom, that's it. Farloom.
So yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll see where the story of Silksong is on release and see if I should, definitely, absolutely play the first one or whatever. But
I mean, you should, just because
I should.
It is. I mean,
I should.
I mean, I can't say this with certainty, but I would guess that. So based on what it looks like Hornet is very, very agile, whereas the Knight is a bit less so.
Right.
I am going to guess, because of the fact that Silksong was originally an expansion and not a separate game, that they're probably going to. They probably tweaked it a bit so that you don't necessarily have to have played Hollow Knight to kind of have a feeling for it. But I would guess it wouldn't hurt. That's
right. I'm sure I'll be like riding a bike type of thing going into it.
Yeah. Although it does look like she moves and controls quite differently. I mean, so certainly even when you fight her, the way that she fights is a lot different than how the Knight does. Whereas he's more of a stand and fight kind of guy, to quote Doom, I guess. She's she like throws her. I don't know if hers is called a nail, but it's more like a needle with thread and stuff like that. And she is she's very jumpy and agile and stuff like that. She does all kind of flips and crazy stuff like that. And it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. Shaw!
Yeah, September 4th. I didn't see anything about a physical release, right? Just digital right now.
Although it took quite some time after the original one release, after Hollow Knight release.
I'm sure Limited Run is going to have something on it. I'm sure
it wasn't them that had it before. It was
really?
Fangamer. Yeah, Fangamer is one that did it. I have it. I was trying to dig it out. I don't know where I have it. It's buried in there somewhere. I was gonna like put it behind me, but I couldn't find it.
It's funny that you just mentioned Limited Run, or I mentioned Limited Run, but I posted in our Discord that the 25th anniversary of System Shock 2 is coming out, and it's called a big box, so it looks like a PC box from back 25 years ago, and I thought for sure it is available at Limited Run, but it's also available at Atari. So I picked it up from Atari because I want it, but I wouldn't have gotten it from Limited Run. So I'm like, cool. I'm glad other places are getting this, because
actually the physical collector's edition is still available from their site. I thought it was a limited thing.
For Hollow Knight?
For Hollow Knight, yeah, they haven't made one.
Interesting. I'm surprised that that's still available as well.
Yeah, because it's quite a few years old now.
Yeah. I wonder if it's something.
It's a good one too.
There's damn!
There's a lot of good stuff in there.
Interesting. That's not bad for 74 either.
That is a prequel comic of one character that explains how he made his way back.
Are those like?
Shit! I totally.
Hey, there's my map right there. That's what I need.
I actually totally forgot there was a map in there.
That's what I need. But yeah, so along with Silksong getting announced, like 500 million other games get announced this week at Gamescom.
Right there. Best girl right there.
Okay. Coral. Is that like a pendant?
It's a brooch.
Nice. That is actually
It's
pretty
very
cool for
nice.
74
Yeah.
bucks, actually.
Yep.
Huh.
But being as that they put a limit on it, I assumed it would have been something pretty rare, but
Right, yeah.
it's still available.
Hmm.
I'll tell you what is unfortunately rare and you can't buy anymore. So there's an item you can find in the game. You actually find it in either in City of Tears or right outside of it, called the Wanderer's Journal. And they made a physical version of it, which I would love to get, and it has been out of print for a while, and people sell it for like $120 now. I think it was $30 before.
Jesus.
It's disappointing. I'd love to have that.
Yeah, it sucks when stuff like that isn't readily available, and then
the resale market has ruined everything in everything there is.
Yep, absolutely. It sucks for just like regular collector. It really sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we had Future Games Show. We had Gamescom. There was a Kirby Direct. Was there something else mixed in there? I thought there was something else around Kirby. I thought there was something that day. Not a direct. It was like Tales of Exilia remaster announcement came out.
That was a different day, but
that wasn't a show though.
Well, it wasn't a show, but it kind of was. It was a
reveal. So yeah, we got Tales of Exilia coming out October 31st. Super excited. I'm super glad it's Exilia. I think it's only $40. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely a
Yes, Baldwin. We'll get there.
We're getting there. Which, yeah, by the way, that caught me off guard. Kirby Direct didn't do anything for me. I wasn't expecting it to do anything for me. I didn't even watch it
because I don't even remotely care about
I watched it for a few minutes and I was like, no, this isn't for me. And the fact that it was 45 minutes long to me felt a bit ridiculous.
Silking it. I think they have it right now.
Who has it? Who has what?
That Wanderer's Journal. He said look at Fangamer sometimes they seem to have it. I think they have it right now.
Oh, Hold on.
All right, keep talking. I'm gonna have to buy this.
Hold on. Rick's buying stuff. Yeah, Kirby didn't do anything for me. I'm sure a couple people from the guild, I think when we were talking about it in there, a couple people were excited for it, but it just doesn't click for me anyways. But I thought for sure being 45 minutes that there was going to be something extra in there of like some announcement of a Smash or...
Yeah, you said that. I was like, that's not actually how Nintendo usually do that.
No, but I just figured 45 minutes for Kirby is just...
You know ridiculous. Why? Because they basically did like a training session of it.
They really did. Yeah, they really did. But yeah, no. It's not going to be for me. But
where'd it go?
That's fine. I'm sure it'll be for plenty of people. And then yeah, we had Gamescom. I was really kind of let down with Gamescom. I didn't think there was many reveals.
Well, Gamescom is technically still going. You mean opening night live?
Yeah, opening night. Gamescom
is the whole thing.
Yeah, opening night really didn't do anything for me. I didn't see too many reveals in there. We got some good trailers of games I am interested in, like Chronos. There's a few other ones in there. Hell is Us got the story trailer, so that was cool. What else was in there? Did you get it?
Good looking out, Silking It.
Nice, good call, Silk.
And actually, I saw it right before you said they had it in stock. I decided to randomly look, and I was like, they actually have it. So they must have just had a reprint of it. I didn't know they did that. Thank you, Silking It. I genuinely thought that awesome. Thing was just unavailable.
That's awesome. The Indiana Jones has some new DLC coming out. I'm trying to think. People are going nuts over this Lego Batman.
I've come to the realization that if something is of even decent quality, it doesn't have to be good, but just decent quality, and it's Batman, people seem to think it's the greatest thing ever.
Lords of the Fallen 2 was officially announced. Only a cinemagic.
Am I crazy? I swear to God they announced this game before. Like I know they didn't have a trailer like that, but I swear to God they announced
we basically
already.
Knew it was coming. They kind of announced it not long after the release of Lords of the Fallen. They're like, yeah, we're working on a second one, but they didn't have like a trailer or anything.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, because I was like, why is everyone making a big deal out of this? I swear we knew
it wasn't like huge news. It was like we saw a trailer for it, which had no gameplay, which whatever.
Well, it's still too early for that. I guess.
Oh yeah,
2 years off, if not 3.
No,
they actually. I'm sorry, they did say it's next year, so it's about a year away.
Yeah. So the trailer, the CGI trailer was pretty cool. Moonlighter 2 coming out. That one looks pretty good. I did like the first one. I'm pretty sure Silknet likes the first one too.
I'm sure he did. It's an indie game. I'm sure he liked
it. Monster Hunter Wilds has a crossover with Final Fantasy 14, so I think that's super cool. Final Fantasy 14 will also have a crossover with Monster Hunter Wilds. Ninja Gaiden 4 was also shown. I thought that looked super good, like really good.
I'm going to take this opportunity actually to, first I'll probably close my door because Twyla's being an idiot, but I'm going to take this opportunity actually to promote X Button Podcast, which I did yesterday. I was going to wait till the end of the thing, but you saying that there's a reason for it. We got to have Lord Cognito on yesterday, which was very cool from the Fighting Duke from Last Media and also from Iron Lord's podcast. And I actually asked him a couple questions about Ninja Gaiden 4 because I knew that he had gone to the preview event or whatever it was.
Right.
And he's pretty hyped. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm still hyped for it. I'm a little bit more concerned though, because when I told him my stance on Ninja Gaiden 2, which was why I liked it significantly less than the original one, he's like, "Yeah, you might be in some trouble on this one." Then I was like, "Oh, I'm still gonna get it. I'll still try it," but it did kind of did deflate my balloon a little bit for sure.
Nah.
Because he did seem to say it is very much more Ninja Gaiden 2, and I was like, "Oh,
okay."
But he said something about it. I forget what it's called, but the power that you have in that where you use blood or whatever. He said the way that the bosses work for using that power though might actually fit a bit more into what I was hoping for. So I guess we'll see.
Cool. When that's not out this year, is it? Or it is out this year, isn't it?
It's October. I think 19th. Yeah. Honestly, the next like 8 weeks are insane.
It's just
absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Even really, the next 6 weeks are probably 6. It might be like the best 6-week span in gaming release history. It's
probably there's literally games for everybody.
There's at least one big game every week starting next week.
Yeah, it's nuts. That we got some new gameplay of Onimusha Way of the Sword, which I can't wait for. Super excited for that one.
But I'm gonna say something, and actually, I felt vindicated because on the podcast yesterday, both Cog and Alex said the same thing. And bear in mind, they had seen a bit more of all 3 Capcom games: Resident Evil, Pragmata, and Onimusha when they went to Summer Game Fest. They said they don't know what Capcom is doing in the way that they're promoting this to the public, because especially with Resident Evil, evidently they showed so much more behind closed doors to the people at SGF that they have not released to the public. And they said, by and large, it's like that's not a hot take for me at all. I'm just saying what they said. They said like the best stuff from Resident Evil still hasn't been shown to the public, and they said they don't quite understand why they're doing what they're doing. Even Pragmata. Yesterday is the first time
we've actually seen
gameplay. I'm sorry, not yesterday. That's not correct. This week or whatever. It's the first time that we saw how this, like we being the public, general public, saw how this hacking thing works in combat, which they showed at Summer Game Fest. They did not show this to the public. They just had the websites and whatnot explain it, and it's like, well, that's not the same thing as watching it be done. And I didn't know about Onimusha until they said that, but they said they showed a lot more Onimusha than what they've showed us too. And it's like, what really are they doing then? That's so
they
weird.
Must be just like waiting or something for.
But that's so bizarre. Like if it was a hands-on, that's one thing. It wasn't hands-on. It was video that they showed them. So why would you hide that from the public? It's just so bizarre.
Maybe something that content creators that can extra to talk about. Maybe I don't know, but
I don't know.
I'm sure we'll get deep dives next year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sold on all three of them. Well, I hope I'm sold on Resident Evil. I'm a little more concerned than some people are on Resident Evil because I have a unique perspective on that one. But the other two, I'm definitely all in on. Onimusha and Pragmata is right up my alley.
Yeah, we got to see Resident Evil Requiem. They had like just the like story kind of trailer, and then there was one.
That's another thing is that was such a bizarre thing to show.
Yeah, it was like
it showed her backstory with her mom.
Yeah, like
it was so weird.
Get it, but at the same time, they should have had more to it. Like they should have released the Stalker trailer with it or something. Or I just have that.
I just don't know if that was a good trailer to show in an event like this. I'm not saying you never show that kind of trailer, like the that cutscene thing. I just don't know if that was what you show in an event like this. That was just really strange.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's being.
It's all right. Let's see. They also had the big another good gameplay trailer of Silent Hill F, which super excited for.
Specifically, more showing the English voice acting.
Which I'm going to be playing that in Japanese.
I'll be playing in Japanese too,
for sure. I mean, it sounded good, and
I like the actress who it is, and I didn't realize who it was. They mentioned it yesterday. And I was like, oh, I forget who it was, but it did not sound right to me in English at all. It just did not.
No, it's not that it sounded bad or anything, but it just didn't sound right.
Yeah,
type of thing. But they also had the trailer for Chrono in there, and it's like I've said it several times already. Like if Chrono and Silent Hill F both turn out to be really good, or good, what a month for horror fans with Silent Hill and Chrono. Super excited.
Kronos, by the way, there's an S.
Kronos, thank you. We got the anime trailer of Sekiro. That looks pretty cool.
Which it's come out afterwards that a whole lot of that was AI. So a lot of people are pissed off now.
Yeah.
It looked kind of off to me from the very beginning, but
what else we got here? This one interested me, but once again, it kind of looked like fake gameplay. Was Valor Mortis.
I
Ghost Runners.
Yeah, I can't say much on that, but I will say there was a fairly lengthy gameplay video released yesterday for it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. See, I haven't watched that. I watched the one that they saw.
Just the O&O one.
Yeah, and it looked like this looks cool, but it looked.
I think
like
it's a
first
Fable
one. It was looked like fake. What'd you say?
Is that one the one that's the first person Souls like? I think it is, right? Or is that
basically, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Which is interesting. Like that's a bizarre combination. Because it's like you're part of Napoleon's Grand Army or whatever. You're the French one, so you tell me how to pronounce it. Grand Army or whatever the hell his thing was.
So I think that looks promising. I'm not sure if it will be, but it looks promising. Their game Ghost Runner 1 and 2 are really good. So I didn't see the trailer for it, but apparently they had more of that PVKK game. That one that's got like the long ass name.
Yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, Joe had it listed in our things, and I was like, I do not remember seeing PVKK.
I don't remember seeing it at all, and I probably should went and looked for it, but I didn't see anything about it. We also got to see, I don't think much gameplay, but of what the game is going to be like. But Road Kings from Saber.
We saw. I want to say we saw more of that in the pre-show than we did during the actual show.
Okay.
As the resident Saber Interactive fanboy, would you like me to take this one?
Yes, go right ahead. Because this one, just to get it going here, like I've always been interested in like the Euro Truck Simulator and stuff like that, but I don't know. It just never. I don't know. But for some reason, this trailer, like,
based on this trailer, I am taking it to be kind of a combination of SnowRunner, although not the off-road aspect of it. So SnowRunner plus American Trucker or Euro Trucker, whichever one you want to do. Because it's clearly about hauling using big trucks. But it does look as though you are going to have to deal with like
like weather,
weather and environmental issues and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm also so that's actually 2 games now that Saber has in there. I think they do categorize them broadly as their like simulation catalog, because there's that, and then this wasn't in the show, but they also announced I forget the name of it now. It's the Longshoreman game.
The Longshoreman.
Ellery had sent me, but I had seen it before Ellery sent it.
I
forget the name of it.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Like that.
Yeah.
But it's like yeah. I basically, I mean, I have no choice. They basically have free access to my bank account when they release games like this.
Saber has always been.
I've been saying it, man. How long have I been saying it? That might be the most diversely talented team in the entire world now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They make games like all over the place, and they're really good.
They typically end up a very high quality. They're not like just shovelware trash.
Right. Was like.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there was like a shit ton of like gotcha games in there. So same with Future Game Show. There was a bunch, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, how many is there gonna be?
I didn't notice many of them in Future Game Show, but they always infest all of Jeff's shows, and it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Are you really that bought out by the Chinese that much? I mean, clearly the answer to that is yes, but.
Baldwin had stated earlier, we are getting a Bubsy 4 or 4D, I should say, which is cool. I'm glad Bubsy's coming back from, because the last time I played Bubsy, I think was on the PlayStation.
Oh, you played Bubsy 3D then? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Yeah, that one was awful.
It was terrible.
The first 2 were great, actually.
The first 2 were good,
really good.
But Bubsy 3D was rough.
But they also had 2 of the greatest subtitles in history. Bubsy and Claw's Encounter of the Furred Kind.
Furred Kind, that's it.
And what was the other one? Bubsy 2. I don't remember the name of it. But it wasn't as good as Claw's Encounter of the Furred Kind, which is amazing.
It was really good.
Which is an amazing subtitle. But
let's see. Baldwin says, I didn't know about the existence of the series till I saw the announcement of the new game. Yeah, if you can go back and play, I'm sure this like Good Old Games or something has the first 1 and 2.
Well, there's a collection coming out actually that has.
That's right.
Yep. Uh-huh.
But yeah,
Bubsy 1 and 2 are genuinely very good side-scrolling platformers.
Yep. So I'm super glad Bubsy is coming back, because and the trailer looked good. So I hope Bubsy comes back in full claws out or whatever of the fur kind. But yeah, like I said, and it also Bubsy 4D, give us a little subtitle in there. We need something more.
I don't think 3D had a subtitle, did it? I think
I don't know. I think it just said Bubsy 3D.
Yeah.
And God, it was bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, I never played it. I just played the first.
I rented it, and I played it for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, we're done here. It was awful.
I mean, Baldwin, all I can say is anybody that says that is stupid, because it's not made by the same people. So.
No, it's not made by the same people. And no offense, I know Kevin watches us here and there. Kevin
Banjo-Kazooie
loves Banjo-Kazooie, and that's fine. But
Docked is the name of that game. I just spent the last couple minutes searching.
What is it called?
Docked.
That's it. Yes.
It is the Longshoreman simulator. Yes,
Banjo-Kazooie.
Kevin, we love you. Our criticism is not of you. Banjo-Kazooie is not a good platforming series. It is just not.
I think it's okay. However, there is a huge fan base for that game. I understand. They do not need to make another one because, one, the talent that made Banjo-Kazooie is not there anymore. So when they make one, it's going to be bad or not nearly as good.
Was crap.
Yeah, they're going to make it, and it's not going to be nearly as good, and there's going to be an outrage like, oh, we waited so long for this. And honestly, they're smart just not to do one unless they have something 100% magic there.
And number 2, if they're going to make another platformer, it should be Conquer 2, not Banjo. Conquer is a million times better than Banjo-Kazooie.
Conquer was so good. I still quote that game to this day.
The Great Mighty Pooh is one of the all-time most amazing things in history.
And then there was like one guy, he was like the paint bucket or the hoe that was having trouble, and Conker's like, you just kill yourself. That's what I recommend. And I'm like, Jesus, like, holy crap!
That game was unfucking hinged.
It was
God, it was funny.
Rayman is very good, Baldwin. Yeah,
Rayman was awesome. Yes.
Yeah, that game was unhinged. And then there was another
the
character.
The fucking drunk scarecrow cracked me up in the very beginning. That always cracked me up too. He's like, Bros B is contact sensitive, and then he fucking falls asleep. I used to fucking die listening to that because he was and then there was
one of the funniest games ever made in general, and it's good.
The king bee that wanted to get the flowers cans.
Yes. Yes.
Giant knockers. Oh, God, was that fucking game funny?
I don't think there's any way to play that game.
I think it's backwards compatible.
Is it? So you can do that, but
the Xbox version,
definitely watch like a best of Conkers.
Oh, you know what? Actually, also, if you don't want to play Live and Reloaded, although you should, it's a better version. The Rare Replay does have the original version of Conker in it, the N64.
Oh, okay.
So actually, both versions are playable on Xbox.
Nice. Yeah.
But that game, it really is like pitch your pants.
It's hilarious. If anything, at least watch like a best of. And then I can't remember the other character who like gives Conkers like Susie 9mm or whatever. Do you remember that? He gives him like a machine gun and he just starts shooting everything.
I don't remember that.
Oh God. Yeah, super good.
And you know what? Underrated was the Xbox games version's multiplayer. It was fun. It had the worst interface of all time because like you're like the joke that people make about a Ubisoft screen, like that actually was Conker's multiplayer.
Yeah.
Where it just had shit everywhere. But like all you would hear is like if you played as like the it was class based, right? If you played as the soldier, he was this big dumb fucking squirrel. It's like he actually talks like a stupid cartoon. He's like and then the fucking weasel calls you on the phone. All you hear is bleeping because all he does is swear.
And then
funny.
I think it's a teddy bear. And when you pull up
the teddy bears are the other team. It's squirrels versus teddy bears.
And if you get like sniped, it's like the teddy bear's like, snipe.
Yeah. It's so fucking funny.
It is phenomenal.
Like playing as the soldier and watching this giant hulking squirrel run around with a rocket launcher on his shoulder. And like I said, like he actually does go.
It's so good.
Oh God. Like you know what, Rare, quit making Sea of Thieves. Make Conker, please. Please.
I would. A new Conker would be amazing.
The first time I played it, man, I was like, God, I'm gonna piss myself. I'm laughing.
Yeah, young me thought that was the funniest thing going, and it's still. Anyways, getting back, we did get Black Myth Zong.
I think you're gonna give Krista an aneurysm how you just pronounce that.
Probably, I'm sure I am.
It's Zhang Kui.
Zhang Kui.
Yeah.
Absolutely butchered that.
Yes, you really did.
Didn't do anything for me at all.
There's nothing to see. It's just a reveal trailer, basically.
Yeah. A Call of Duty Black Ops 7 had some gameplay and story trailer, and
way more than needed to be shown. Yeah,
and even not being a Call of Duty fan, this looked horrible.
Yeah,
and most people
I have seen. I think a lot of Call of Duty fans are like, man, what is this?
Yeah, it's not good.
Unfortunately, you know what this means. This means Battlefield is going to be fucking terrible. Like, clearly. There is something about Battlefield that we don't know that is going to be fucking terrible. To make sure that they don't take advantage of the situation they're given here, there is something about this game that's going to suck.
Probably.
Like the servers will be beyond broken or something like that. And
I'm still going to love it.
It'll take 2 years to fix it.
Still going to love it. Probably not one for you, but Dawn of War 4 Warhammer strategy game. Yeah, super excited for that one. We did get a demo. I haven't played it yet, but the Daemon X Machina
is
out. I did not play it yet, but the trailer looked pretty good. I think that was pretty much.
I actually did play the demo. I thought you'd ask me.
Oh, did you? How'd you like it?
Undecided.
Okay.
There's things I like about it. I do like. So for those who don't know, Daemon X Machina was originally the original one was a Switch game. It is made by, I don't remember the team name, Marvelous maybe. It is a bunch of like basically ex FromSoft employees. I mean, not recent ones. They
right.
some time back, but and so when you play it, it actually does feel a lot like Armored Core, but a significantly, not to insult it, but dumbed down version, right? It's not nearly as much about building your mech as Armored Core is. I don't think you can change your legs out and stuff like that. You know, that kind of thing. Where Armored Core gets really the nitty gritty of your loadout. Daemon X Machina is not quite that. It's much faster paced. Kind of take Armored Core gameplay and think more like Zone of the Enders, but a little bit slower than Zone of the Enders. Which, first of all, God bless Zone of the Enders. I love that game. But anyway, so good.
Yeah.
What was interesting about this, though, and what really caught my interest in it specifically, is the original Daemon X Machina does work like Armored Core, where it is like mission based. You know, like just you pick your mission, then it puts you in there for 5 minutes or whatever, then you're back. This is an open world game, which I was like, okay, cool. That's something that I actually would like to see From do, because so you know that Armored Core 6 was my first Armored Core. I'm like, I love this. I just don't like the structure of this at all. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even have to be open world. I was like, but I would like something that's more, you know, linear progression based, where I'm not going into a menu all the time or whatever. This was kind of that. However, it is a little weird. Now, I did play it on the Switch because I'm broken mentally, and that's basically like, since I played the first Daemon X Machina there, like I am morally obligated to play this one there in my brain because, like I said, I'm broken. And so I don't know if some of the issues might have been because I played it on the Switch too, or more likely not, to be honest with you. It's like, it is very cutscene focused. Since I was just playing the demo, I was skipping cutscenes. I'm like, my God, how many more cutscenes do I have to skip? They never freaking ended. But also, I didn't quite love the controls. So it's probably a little too late to change them at this point, how they work, but we'll see. I haven't given up hope, but I'm not sure. That's a very long-winded way of saying that.
I'll definitely hopefully try it over the weekend and see how it goes. But yeah, I think that was it for Gamescom. It was okay. I don't know. I just really, I don't know. It was very kind of
opening night live, by the way. You keep saying Gamescom.
Yeah. Yeah. Opening night was just very kind of meh for me.
Yeah, because Future Game Show was technically part of Gamescom, and it was much better.
Way better. Yeah, and that's what I'm just going to go into next. And then, of course, one of the first things they showed off was Hell Let Loose Vietnam, which super excited. Hell Let Loose.
I cannot wait for the PTSD that's going to give me.
Yeah, I mean, Hell Let Loose on like anything on console, PC, or whatever. Their sound effects and the way the explosions work and stuff, audio wise, is above
top notch. It's pretty much the best.
It's wild.
And I will say, if you play that game and you can hear your teammates talking to you, you don't have your volume set correctly. that game is genuinely meant to be so that like gunshots are deafeningly loud. Yeah,
it's and like if you are under siege from like mortars and stuff, like you are supposed to be like, oh Jesus,
like not knowing what to do. yeah,
it's so good. So the fact that they're doing a Vietnam game is fantastic, but just thank you for a Vietnam game in general.
Yeah, we were getting a whole lot for a while, and then we stopped getting them all together.
Yeah, because Vietnam bad to talk about. So yeah, super excited for that one. What else did we get here? I know Ellery's excited for this one, 1348X Voto. It looks interesting. It looks a little rough around the edges right now. However, it's still a ways off. So, but it definitely looks promising. This is where we got another Resident Evil Requiem trailer. Meh.
Yeah, this was the one where the director was talking about it, I think, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then, of course, a collaboration with a free to play game. Whoop, no, thank you. We got the Hell Is Us
But
story trailer.
you know what that free to play game is?
No, which one's that one?
That's
It's Nikki or
that's
whatever.
yeah. It's Nikkei. Either
Goddess
way,
of Victory.
God's Victory. That's it. That's the game made by the people who made Stellar Blade.
I did not.
That was the game they made before they made Stellar. It's a mobile game, but
Interesting.
yeah, it's like a cover based shooter with voluptuous anime girlies.
Interesting.
And that last Stellar Blade DLC was one of the characters from that. With Scarlet.
Oh, okay.
Scarlet or something like that's her name.
Gotcha. What was the name of that? That it was from Summer Game Fest, and they clearly were. It was just like tactical anime girls or something like
waifu.
That.
It was tactical anime waifu something or other.
And they super embraced that. I was kind of hoping we'd see that again because, as crazy as it is, they clearly are embracing what it is. So it's like this could actually be pretty good.
It looked funny.
It did, yeah. The Hell Is Us story trailer came out. It looks fantastic. However, not so much for me, but drops the same day as friggin'
WTF Waifu Tactical Force. That was the name of it. It's even a good name.
It's fantastic. A game I am super excited for because I love vampires. The Blood of Dawnwalker, which is made by
that does look very good. I had not watched the gameplay trailer or whatever it was from like 2 months ago. So I saw this, and this is the first time I actually saw the combat. And I'm like, yeah, this looks really good.
It's to me, I mean, and it's CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
It's The Witcher 3 with vampires. Is what it basically kind of looks
like.
The
Witcher 3 has vampires.
I know.
You uneducated boob.
You know what I mean. Like, completely based on vampires. Super excited for that.
Next year, I think, Silking It.
I think it's next year, yeah. Yeah, not this year, thankfully. As much as I want it, like, not this year. Because
they showed how it plays pretty differently between day and night. You know, when you're day, you're like just regular sword fighter, but at night is when you have your vampire powers. You are a daywalker, so you can be out in the day.
It looks really good,
and it actually looks like they did a pretty good job with the vampire powers. Like one of the ones they showed in that trailer was the ability to walk on the side of buildings, something like that. And like it's like, man, they basically added an entire parkour system. Not parkour, but you get what I'm saying. Hi.
No, I was just looking at something. My Google Home went off for some reason. Okay, whatever. Just ghosts. It's fine. Anyways, yeah, continue.
Yeah, like they showed like the ability to like walk up walls and stuff like that when you're using vampire powers. It's like that actually looks like they actually did a good job animating it. It doesn't look as completely silly as you would think it does.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. We got some indies in there. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but some of them did actually look.
I'll bet you just made an enemy out of Silken.
I know Silken is mad. We saw Dreams of Another again, and it's just
that doesn't do it for me at all.
It doesn't. I know it's an artistic style. I don't like it. I don't know. What else did we have here? Oh, Pizza Bandit. Did you watch the trailer for that one?
I don't think so.
Where you're just like this in a cyberpunk dystopian city, and you're a pizza chef that's getting attacked by like different shit, and you just basically go nuts.
I must have turned my brain off for that one because I don't remember that.
It looks very, very interesting. It's almost like kind of like a Dead Rising thing almost, but it looks wild. Absolutely wild.
I do not remember this at all.
It looks insane.
I'll watch the trailer. I'll just turn the sound off.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Looking at screenshots, I don't remember this at all.
We saw more of a trailer for Seven Deadly Sins Origins. That looks pretty cool,
that actually does look pretty good. I mean, I don't know anything about the anime, so I won't bother. But it does look like a pretty impressive game.
It does look pretty good. It looks like the style is right up my alley of the way the action fighting and stuff. So that one looks pretty cool. I thought it was originally free to play, but I don't think it is.
No,
Okay.
I think it does have like a server like beta test, so I don't know if it's a multiplayer
Oh
game,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
It's probably like a
I
co-op
I,
game.
because apparently that is a huge anime. I'll bet you that is not a
It
free
is. I
play.
haven't seen it myself, but I have heard
I
it's
do not remember this trailer at all. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a year ago. That's why. I think I clicked on the wrong one.
oh
I wanted to see the one from you said. You said it was yesterday or 2 days ago.
yeah.
Was it?
Hold
There we
on.
go. 2 days ago.
Is
Let's
this
see.
one? Yeah, it was just the other day. Um, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Okay, I do remember the trailer because I remember him throwing the pizza. I don't think I paid any attention to it though. But I remember him throwing the pizza up in the air.
Yep. What else do we have? Let's see. Tormented Souls 2, which is cool. The first one was fun. So maybe this one will hopefully be just as fun. You had messaged me after I had just watched God's Death and Reapers.
Oh yeah.
That looks super cool to me.
Yeah, that looks like a U game for sure.
Definitely excited. We got to see more on the new Styx game. I love Styx, so cool he's coming back. I mean, we already knew he
I,
was back, but more.
I have it because it was a free game of the month for one of the platforms, but I've never actually played it.
It's good. It's a good. It reminds me a lot of Thief. A lot of Thief. Um,
Thief is good stuff.
I would love to have a new Thief that isn't VR. I hope. I'm
I
sure
would also
VR.
love to have a new Thief that isn't the last one we got.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I didn't know it either, and apparently you didn't know either. But Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator are coming to console. I thought they were on
I had
console,
no idea they were not
but
on console because those games are, especially Euro, are huge.
they're massive.
So I had no idea they never released them on console.
So, yeah, I watched that reveal trailer of going on console, and I'm like, you know what, this actually does look kind of fun to just kind of sit down after like a long day.
There's more to it than you think too, because
Oh, I'm sure.
it's a lot of management stuff,
I'm
like
sure.
dealing with the finances and like taking your route, but judge or
Yeah.
balancing it versus how much you're going to make for how long it takes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then we got Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, their DLC War Sales, which now has like Viking boats. It's basically a Viking expansion that's coming out. Love that game. So this will be really good.
Yeah, I gotta try that game sometime. Since I learned that it's not. Since I learned that it's not what I thought it was. I was like, oh, that actually.
Yeah, because I think we talked about it like months ago, and you were like, "Yeah, I don't like it
I think it
because
was
of this." I'm like,
last
"It's not
year's.
that."
Yeah, it was some show like
Yeah.
months ago that I watched and I was like, is that like an action game component to it? You're like, yeah. I was like, I thought it was like a real time strategy game.
Yeah. No, it's more actiony for sure.
Yeah. It's not at all
So
what I thought it
definitely,
was.
it's a lot of fun. Just because you can build up towns and stuff too, and
I mean,
also just doing.
I guess as the Vikings, you can then raise them to the ground.
Oh yeah, you can do it without the Viking expansion too. Like I would go to a town, and if someone pissed me off, I would just raise it to the ground and be like, "Oh well," and then you get outlawed and yeah, it's good. It's good. This one kind of caught me off guard too. Bounty Star. Did you watch the trailer for that one where it's like a mech game that you're taking bounties in like an
I vaguely
apocalyptic?
remember that.
That one looks pretty
Mountain
good.
Blade is the game we're talking about, Baldwin. Or I guess it's Mountain Blade 2, right?
Mountain Blade 2, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I remember the name of the game. I don't remember a lot about it, but I do remember that. I do remember this trailer for the mech game.
Yeah, it's like a almost like a cell shaded kind of style mech game where you take bounties and go off into it looks like an apocalyptic desert style, but there's mountains and stuff too. But
what's it called again? I'm sorry.
Bounty Star.
Bounty Star.
That one looks good.
Okay, yeah. Now that's it. I do remember this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baldwin. If you haven't,
a multiplayer game though, so I wasn't.
I thought it was single, but I could be wrong. Yeah, definitely check out Mountain Blade, Baldwin. If it's like a medieval, you play the main character, and you can upgrade, your archery, your sword play, your horse riding, and there's a big open world map that's top down. And as you're moving it, you run into bandits and stuff, and you take your band of guys, and you can order those guys what to do, but you yourself will do your own fighting and stuff like that. You can also lay siege to castles and stuff like that too. It's good.
Bounty Star is an over-the-shoulder 3D action game that marries mech combat and customization with farming and base building. Well, they had me in the first half, but they lost me in the second.
Let's see. They had a bunch of games there, so I'm missing some.
Yeah.
This looks like a VR Reach gameplay. It doesn't.
You actually haven't even mentioned one of the most important parts of the show.
Which one?
We had numerous David Hayter making Snake jokes throughout the whole thing.
Yes, that too.
Numerous. Like, that's one thing about the Future Game Show that I gotta say, and I mentioned this on X Button yesterday. I gotta give them credit. So first of all, they always do have two pretty prolific voice actors.
Yeah, and the way they or the writing of it is
it's decent. Like,
yeah,
it's a little cheesy, but it's not like
it's meant to be though.
It's not total cringe nonsense like so many of these shows do have. Like, it's actually pretty decent in jokes in the gaming industry, and it works.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it, I mean, with him just constantly going like, "Kept you waiting, huh?" And all just all kind of different like snake quotes was pretty funny.
So good. One that I'm definitely interested in was Lost Helden, I think it's called.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that looked fairly.
That looked pretty good. Story rich JRPG with a unique hand painted art style. Yeah, it kind of has like 2D, but then it goes 3D into fighting action style. Yeah. So that looks pretty cool. Although if you don't like 2D games, you're probably screwed. But well.
If you don't like 2D games, then well.
And still no date for Phantom Blade Zero. However, we did get a deep dive, and it looks
what's next year. That's all we know.
Yeah, it looks so good. It looks so good. I want it so bad.
It looks so good that I'm starting to not believe, to be honest with you.
Right.
I'm starting to believe there's a lot of faked footage there.
That's true. You're probably right. And then we saw the gameplay of Pragmata and stuff. I only read one article about, and it was from IGN that played it hands-on at Gamescom, and they said it was good. However, they thought the combat was a little lacking, but that's the only one I've read. So who knows?
And what was it?
Pragmata. It was at IGN. IGN's.
Oh, okay. I will say when I watched it, I'm like, this is interesting and very cool, but I am concerned that if it doesn't change it up a little bit, it might get pretty repetitive.
Right.
But the idea is neat. I do like the idea of it.
Yeah, and it's still early too, so I mean, the whole concept of it looks awesome. So hopefully it turns out right. Mm-hmm. I love these like horror games. Halloween got announced. It says multiplayer and campaign. I really don't know what they're going to do with a campaign on this one, but I'm sure for multiplayer to be like, the 4v1 type of thing. Those are always fun for, like, I play the shit out of them for like 2 weeks and then I don't touch them again. But and I'm big Michael Myers fan, so so there was a bunch of indie games in there. I'm sure I'm missing. Little Nightmares 3 was shown off again. What else?
Well, and then we had the most important show of Gamescom 2 days later. The release date for Hollow Knight Silksong was released. I know we haven't talked about that yet.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet, which we will get to. And then Xbox had a little show. We got a bunch of the Xbox Ally hands-on.
It was more of a recap of things that were already said.
It was, October 16th, we got a date, and we did get an official. It was like $8.99 for the Extreme, $5.99 for like standard. I want to say I was watching a little bit of that, and she was like loading up Gears of War Reloaded, and that took forever. to load up. I'm like,
Really?
really? Like, okay. But I mean, who knows? I could still be in like beta mode or whatever, but
I mean, the game comes out in 4 days.
it does. But I'm just saying on the
Oh, you mean the
handheld,
device? You mean the device? I got you.
it took forever to load up on there. I don't know. I won't be getting it. I think it's a little. I don't think it's needed. I'm sure plenty of people will like it, but not for that price point for me. Sadly,
No.
not for because if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get the $8.99 one. I'm not going to get the.
Well, if you're going to get it, you might as well just get a regular ROG Ally Extreme, and then you save yourself some money.
Right.
It won't have the handles, but it'll be the exact same thing otherwise.
Yeah. Which I have. So.
Oh yeah.
Definitely no. As much as the grips, but I'm sure I could buy attachable grips or something.
Sure.
So yeah, I think that was it for the games that I can remember off the top of my head and just kind of like perusing real quick. Was there anything else?
All right, quit stalling. Quit stalling. Silksong.
For what? We talked about Silksong.
Not all the way.
Okay, what else do you want to talk about?
We talked about Hollow Knight. We didn't really talk about Silksong.
All right, let's talk about Silksong.
September 4th, baby. We are less than 2 weeks away.
September 4th.
What?
Yeah, that's only what, 2 weeks away.
Less than 2 weeks away.
Crazy.
And something that I pieced together. Also by watching this. There is a possibility that this is every bit as big, if not a little bit bigger than Hollow Knight, because they have said over 200 enemy types.
I was gonna say they did say like bosses and how many bosses, enemies, or whatever, right?
They have said over 40 bosses. Now, the original Hollow Knight, I did not know the number of enemies, but when I rewatched that trailer, it said 170, I think. So we do have more enemy types in Silksong. And it said over 30 bosses. Now, that said, when all was said and done, I believe that Hollow Knight actually had somewhere in the vicinity of 40, because that's what the Pantheon of Hallownest is. It's exactly 40 fights, if I remember correctly. But a couple of them are the same fight as something earlier. It's just like an enhanced version of it. But so based on that, there is a possibility this actually could be quite a meaty follow-up, considering it was supposed to be an expansion initially.
Right.
So,
yeah, 220. If I really say, over 200 enemies, more than 40 new bosses. Yeah, it's
gonna be a meaty package, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm still super surprised it's coming out the 4th. It's crazy. I know they're like whatever. It's one of those games where they can release it whenever they want, and it's going to sell.
Well, also to be fair, it's not like they exactly released it quickly. So
yeah. It's just nuts that you will need 8 gigs of storage for this game, however. So just make sure you clean up your hard drive. Recommended PC requirements for this game is 8 gigs of RAM and a GTX 560, not a 5060, a 560,
which is like a 20-year-old video card.
Like, so basically, a 20-year-old computer
basically
could run this game.
your refrigerator can run this
at recommended PC requirements.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
well, thank God they didn't use Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, or else you might be screwed. You might be screwed.
Yeah,
you
would have
5
to have
years
a 5000
from now still
series.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were mentioning, because we didn't talk too much about Metal Gear Delta coming out. Because I didn't read into it much because I know I'm gonna like the game. Blah blah.
Digital Foundry did their PS5 and PS5 Pro review. They did this because they had not gotten an Xbox version yet to do. But they said, once they get a copy, they'll compare Series X, Series S, all that stuff. Yeah, basically the thing is titled an excellent game, which, I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 is incredible, so that's not a surprise. With some major frame rate issues. And yeah, the PS5 Pro version actually runs worse than the base PS5 because base PS5 you have two graphics options. You have performance or quality. Quality, of course, 30 frames. Performance at 60. The PS5 Pro does not give you a choice. It basically is supposed to combine the two using the pisser, but it does not let you pick the base console version, like how Star Wars Outlaws does, for example.
Right.
And because of that, at times the PS5 Pro actually has a lower frame rate than performance mode on PS5 base.
It's just so crazy.
I'm pleading. I am pleading with developers, stop using Unreal Engine 5. It is a bad
It's just
engine.
not ready.
It is a.
It needs to be.
It's a bad engine. It just
Yeah. It's
like,
not optimized well.
Like
or
Unreal
anything.
3 obviously was amazing. Everybody used it for everything, to the point that actually everything looks the damn same. And Unreal Engine 4 was a good engine too, so they all use 5. 5 is a bad engine. Don't.
Yeah.
At least until they fix it, and it's going to be a while till they fix it because it has issues on every platform. Like these consoles are just not capable of using it.
No, it's just not.
Even high end PCs struggle to use it.
Oh yeah, you have to have like AI
Yeah.
generative, and
it has
low
major
frames.
it has major stuttering problems no matter what your rig is. And it's like it is time to stop using. Like tell Epic to shove it up their ass. Stop using their engine. It's bad. At least until they fix it.
However, I'm looking at the stats here for Metal Gear Solid on the Pro and stuff. So when comparing a jungle scene between the two consoles, the PS5 in performance mode displayed at 864p, while quality mode was at 1412p, but the PS5 Pro was at 756p.
Upscaling though, so
but still.
Yeah, well, it runs at a lower native, but actually they did say the advantage is there are plenty of times where even though it's running at a lower native resolution, it actually does look better than the quality mode.
Interesting.
I guess, and it certainly looks better than the performance mode because it does a better job resolving the image. So actually, the weird part is, I guess it actually does do a pretty good job of not having a lot of the temporal, whatever it's called, the shimmering or whatever. So actually, they did do a good job with that. They just didn't do a particularly good job with the damn frame rate. Like it didn't sound like it was unplayable or anything. It's not like it's dropping into the teens. But it is a bummer to see that it's kind of wildly inconsistent.
It does say that it's still possible that a day one patch could come out, but
we're cutting it kind of tight. I'd guess more you'd be seeing that a couple days after launch.
Probably, yeah. But you get the deluxe edition, so you're getting it. What you start playing? You can play the Tuesday. Yep. Yeah. So, I'll probably grab it along with the 500 of their goddamn games.
Make no mistake, I might be pissed about the frame rate. I wasn't missing Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh no, yeah, no, you definitely were not missing it.
Like honestly, the next 2 weeks, like I will genuinely, for once in my entire life, I will actually do what I always say I'm going to do, which is narrow down what I'm playing, because that's what I'm saying. Like I've got to finish Mafia this weekend,
because it's not going to happen.
It's going to be forever until I get back to it, because I will be playing like primarily Metal Gear and Silksong once they're both out.
And of course the Metal Gear camouflage multiplayer looks fun. That's
not till next year though.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's not at launch.
I guess it's all right. I guess, but well, do you have anything else, sir, or are you good to wrap it up? Or
the thing I have to say is you need to play Hollow Knight, because what you just showed us proves what we have been saying, that you have not been playing Hollow Knight, and it's time to get moving on it.
I don't know. I thought my screenshot was very, very like spot on. I was going to do a drawing, but I can't even draw fucking stick people. So, and for the gag, like you have to give me credit, because I was
it was funny.
Not even like
I did not
funny
expect
part
that.
of it, but like I was like, I'm going to have to put a small piece of tape on my Switch, and I'm like, this hurts me. I'm sorry, but I'm like, it's for the content. But yeah, I think I was eating pizza right there, and I was just like eating pizza, watching a show, and I was like, it just popped in my head. I'm like, oh, this would be hilarious. I was like,
that was pretty funny. I think you got an LMAO out of Silksong, if I remember correctly. You did. You did.
So I have done my deed for the week. So yeah. A little bit of housekeeping. I will not be here next Friday. So we
What?
can. I will be at a Nine Inch Nails concert in Boston. So
I'll see if Alex wants
if
to
you
come
want to
up.
have
If
like a
Alex
guest,
for Silksong it or whatever, yeah, I'll let you know.
somebody wants to go, or maybe we can do something on Saturday or something. But yeah, I won't be around until Saturday night. I'll be around Saturday night. But
I actually forgot. I have a 4-day weekend next weekend. Hell yeah. Next weekend's Labor Day weekend, and I took Tuesday off as well.
Is it next? Is Labor Day next weekend?
It's like not
the weekend after.
Right. Not this coming Monday, but the one after is Labor Day. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am off this Monday coming, but it's because I'm bringing the kiddo up to college because they don't allow the kids to move in on the weekend. That's weird. Cool. So that sucks.
But yeah, but make you take vacation time instead.
Exactly. I'm like, cool, and I'm not going to take 2 days off, so I'm going to be driving 12 hours and moving in like 4 hours of that time. So yeah, it's gonna be great.
College is our masters at finding new ways to fist you.
Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that's it for us, folks. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. But we do have our fortune before we go. It's like ASMR with the very shitty ASMR. Like, listen to this crinkle classic. Before we leave you. Jesus, that
holy
just
shit!
Into like 500 pieces.
This says,
is it actually a good one?
Clint will play Hollow Knight over the next week.
Oh, what?
Holy shit! That's impressive.
Oh my god! I like have it right here too. What?
I'm telling you, it might be time to get it done.
So mine is speak love fluently in the language that brings you joy in bed. So a lot of like
there's apparently a second one on mine. It says seek friendship and you will find someone special this month, but I like the first one better.
We'll go with the first one. That was the one on the back with the lucky numbers and stuff. Chinese. How to speak Chinese.
that was an impressive foresight by the Chinese fortune cookie manufacturer.
Oh God. Well, that's it, folks. Thanks for joining us and listening to us go on about games and just other random things. And
play Hollow Knight.
Yeah, do that apparently because it's a good game, I guess. But
what?
I won't see you next week, but possibly Rick will. And till next time, we will talk to you folks and see you later.